Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Your Nose Knows. And today we're going to be talking about how the external environment is really connected to the neural environment via our nose and what is really going on. So at Arath, we wanted to focus on the three higher brain regions that are connected to the olfactory mechanism and that are really, really important in workplace productivity, performance, memory, etc., etc. Those are the amygdala, which many people have heard of, the hypothalamus, again, common, and the hippocampus. Very, very common, but we don't normally think of how closely related these neural messages are to the way that we smell. So we want to take you through how a scent particle is really getting conveyed via these neural messages, which is really, really fascinating, not only to us, but to just a lot of people. So it begins with a scent particle that enters the nose, think any candle that you smell, and it reaches the olfactory bulb at the base of the brain. Here, the scent signals are converted into neural messages. So think of a transformer, a generative transformer, if you know how that actually works. These mechanisms of design are real-time transformers, which are embedding, they are vectorizing, but they are doing it in your brain. So these neural, aromatic, geometric, volatile chemicals are then becoming neural messages that then can follow this transduction pathway. So these messages are able to have a shortcut and travel directly to the amygdala by passing the thalamus, which is really, really cool and what makes scent uniquely potent. We want to stress that this kind of ability to jump this hoop makes scent so cool and worth focusing on as a regulatory property during a very stressful, important time, your workday. So in the amygdala, the scent signals trigger immediate neurotransmitter responses. So dopamine, which we all know associated with pleasure, norepi, linked to alertness, they spike and they alter our emotional state. And this rapid shift is something that we leverage at Art Aroma because there are times when you want to be more alert. There are times when you need to calm down, connect better, feel validation, feel pleasure, which those dopaminergic responses are so good at mimicking the responses we get from social media when somebody likes our post. But rather than do that and spend that time, we're able to mimic that mechanism of response with scent. Very cool. Next, the hypothalamus. This region receives direct inputs from the olfactory bulb and regulates hormones like cortisol and ghrelin, which is really important with hunger. So if you're an employee that feels hungry when you're stressed, or you do not have a perfect circadian rhythm, you're struggling with sleep, or you're somebody that has to stay up late nights and run code or build things for your team, this is really important for you to try to regulate that as best as you can, as fast as you can, because you don't have time to maybe change your whole routine, change your whole schedule. So introducing specific tactical aromatics can adjust these hormone levels in real time with practice. You have to, of course, keep using it so your body adjusts to it just like anything else. Finally, in the hippocampus, which is critical for memory and learning, olfactory inputs can enhance neurotransmitter activity such as acetylcholine, which boosts cognitive function and memory retention. For example, a scent like rosemary has been shown in research to increase acetylcholine and enhance overall memory and accuracy and speed of recall. So imagine you are a little bit older, you're in your job, and you're trying to learn machine learning from scratch. You're really trying to pick it up so you can maintain your job and keep moving up in it. So something like rosemary can be so amazing for you because as you start to age, those intrinsic recall properties, they start to decline. So you need this external boost from aroma that can really help you recall these tasks, recall things that you learn, help really ensure cognitive clarity. Implementing this knowledge means strategically leveraging tactical aromatics and not seeing them as something that you just buy as a gift and keep next to your bed and keep next to your bathtub when you're relaxed. because realistically, they're so powerful in building olfactory memory during times when you are busy, you are stressed, you have things on your plate, you're trying to increase your success in your career. So we need to change our mindset towards aromatics and ensure that these tactical properties are working for us in the workplace. So, we need to apply these nuanced sciences of olfactory intelligence, which will ultimately allow us to design smarter, more neurally responsive workplaces that really put people on an even playing field and don't write people off for personal issues that slow them down, for age related cognitive decline. It really allows people to be the most effective version of themselves so they can stay as hungry and as competitive as they can be. So that's all we have for you guys. Stay tuned next week for a new episode of Your Nose News. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Look out for more Your Nose Knows.